Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам.
Чё орел, блядь?
Блять, тут как тут, нахуй. Привет. Ты чё орел, блять? Сука. Опять. Бля, сейчас. Да, да, да. Я, короче, сейчас поставил папк, скачал, сыграл одну катку и удалил его нахуй. Такая классная игра, что пиздец. Чё сейчас? Говорю, папк скачал. Сыграл одну игру и удалил, блядь. Говно. Игра говно. Говным говно, говным говно, говным говно. Не. Не. Вообще не пил. Сука. Вообще не пил. Ты, конечно, не поверишь.
Ты за меня придурка не держи.
Задержка 48 секунд. Перезапусти браузер. Я хуй знает. Я ничего, блядь. Я ничего не трогал, блядь. Ты за меня придурка не держи. Гуривнинг, блядь. Да не пил, блядь. Не пил. Я чё, блядь? Похож на абонента? Чего ты взял? Ты через приложение видишь, что я пьяный? Хуёвое приложение у тебя. Ты за меня придурка не держи. Еп. Чё, блядь, я вот сейчас запущу Darkest Dungeon. Ну чё мне там, опять обсираться, что ли? Darkest Dungeon. Давайте потом штаны стирать после этой игры, блядь. 7. Что тут происходит? Так, а что у меня здесь по испытаниям? Да не пил я, блядь! Че не пил, блядь? Помощи томагавка. А тут убейте человека. Во! Сейчас со снайперки ёбнем. Типа.
Мальчик, иди в жопу отсюда!
Сейчас со снайперки ёбнем. Чекай. Повыше поднимемся. Отсюда вот. Попаду, нет? Так, винтовка с откидным затвором. Лошадка. Сука. Да правда трезвый, блядь. Ни одной головы не торчит.
Стекло не попади.
Блять. Ну они, суки, специально в низинке засели, да? А где они свалили, прикинь? Я их не убил, и они свалили. А! А тут у нас что, живет кто? Давай проверим. Кого? Свет горит, а никого нет. Пустота. Никого. Так, что будем делать тогда? Штраф. Я ехал платить штраф. Чуть не приехал, блядь. Вы чё тут лазите, блядь? Ну все, лето, чё? Все петухи на улицу выбежали. Ой, я могу ограбить его? Ладно, не буду. Здрасте. Испугались, блядь? Посрались. Охоту пил? Когда? Сегодня нет. Вообще пил, пробовал. Уральский мастер? What the fuck? У вас местное пиво какое-то? Это я так ездил в Салихард и нашел там пиво, короче, пиво называется «Приятель». Я такой, нихуя себе, дай-ка я куплю, чисто поржать. О, купил и на работе директору отправляю фотку, типа, пиво «Приятель». What the fuck? Кукус-клан.
Because we are here today for a very special
occasions.
You're gonna watch?
It is imperative
Supreme one's
that we
talking.
re-establish sanity and supremacy before it is too late. Our numbers are waning, thanks to the fools in Congress and their ludicrous ideas. But today, we grow one stronger as we anoint a new brother
Yeah!
into our sacred cause. Please step forward and kneel. Do you choose to accept the light?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you very much. All right.
Come on. Let the eternal light shine.
What the fuck, motherfucker? Бегите. Ебать.
You just stood and
А чё я должен был сделать? Убить его?
and did nothing.
Seems like maybe that's a sign, eh?
A test.
Да не пил
that's
я.
all. A test of devotion to our great cause.
Just a bunch of morons in ridiculous outfits. Which makes
Типа,
you
всё
a
горит.
moron.
You dirty son of a bitch! Your moral.
Чё я не пью? Отстань.
Damn hooded rogues. I'll kill all you bastards.
Протокол заседания, блядь. Можно ли сделать мантии менее огнеопасными? Пригорели, пацаны.
Yep. Okay then, girl.
Чё? Чё бесишься, кобылка? Так. Я. Блин, я так и не убил врага с большого расстояния. Блять, лошадка, извини.
Easy. Whoa.
Сьюзан оставил награду в вашей палатке. Я надеюсь, себя?
Hello.
Hey.
Вставай, блядь.
What? Damn it, Bill.
Помада для волос. Серьезно, это мне подарок, что ли, такой? Крепкий тоник. 777, блядь. Гареты. Цветок. А, ну это у меня был уже. Это у меня был. А мне бухлишка оставила. Короче, конфеты. Давайте сюжетку. Заебало меня это все. Дач, сукин ты сын. Пиздач.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot.
Посуду мыть, нахуя тебе ее мыть?
Many times.
С грязной можно есть.
Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Сука. Секунду. Минуточку. Да-да-да-да.
We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here.
Блять, рыбу ловить, что ли? Серьезно? Мне делать нехуй, блять. Пусть Хози сам идет ловит.
You don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how it's done.
Coming past.
Go on.
Пизда, блять, как я не люблю эти рыбалки всякие ебучие.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. What a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money.
Да сколько? Ты скажи, сколько я заработаю.
After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself-
Well, look who it is.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
Красивое
Well
место.
enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Ну не скажешь, скачет моя кобылка быстрее, алло.
You relax, we're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it, I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
You bastard cop! Hey, stop that. Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Will you stop that?
Че, нельзя, что ли?
Alongside the train.
Yeah.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Arrest me now! Get off!
Go on, don't lose them.
You hold it right there!
Можно было бы им просто ноги прострелить и все. Зачем вот это вот надо все?
Come on, shitbag.
Stay on them.
Что ты? Блять, серьезно? Да пиздец, господи. Взял, спрыгнул, блядь.
I'm coming for you next!
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. Do it, Ted. You sure?
Да.
Come on. Come on. Let's finish this.
Где твой нож?
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
А это что за
Fine
лошадь?
job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Типа того.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Whoa!
О, Роудс это совсем маленький,
Here
да,
we are.
городок, кстати.
Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
Куда тебе его?
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a
Mr.
real
McIntosh.
pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse
Такие
me.
выдумщики, вообще, ой.
Better be ugly rumors.
Господи.
Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of
Караван.
town behind the
Чё,
church.
в пустыне?
Horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out over rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Что-то пацаны в жилетках все ходят, а я как этот
So these two
колхозник.
Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites. All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea,
Погнали,
why
чё.
don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Поскакали.
Is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock
Дромов.
bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Лошадка грязная. Надо помыть.
Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight...
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where
Фокусник, блядь.
does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Passing you.
Yeah, okay.
Подрезаю. Чувачка.
Oh,
Оу. Иха.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
In front of you.
Okay, go.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Смотри, рыба. Щука. Я уже поймал, пацаны.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Так бы стащили, ёб вашу мать, блядь. Кто так делает?
To be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Зачем они её развернули на берегу?
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else. You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Блин, как классно. Прям это реалистично гребет. Левым, правым, ну-ка, а обратно, если просто в бок. Супер. Прямо как в деревне.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Нихуя не понял. Удерживайте пробел, чтобы привлечь рыбу, медленно покручивая леск.
To make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. Now reel him in, Arthur.
There, hooked him.
Нажмите R, чтобы подкручивать.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit! Got away.
Hey, look at it.
Хе-хе-хе.
There you go.
Какой-то окунь.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Ага.
Told me he once saw a
Окунь на
monster
2,5 килограмма,
excursion
ништяк.
near the river just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. There he is. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night. This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?" Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
There we go.
Arthur's got a bite.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Да ладно, серьезно?
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a bank planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog. He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end. You know, I
Там чё,
remember
сом,
us
что ли,
saying how
сидит, господи?
Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Чё-то еле
The more
вытащил.
we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
You got a bite.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Это что, форель?
I loved her in my own way.
Радужная форель.
And she me in hers. Somehow.
Вы хоть что-нибудь поймали, дебилы, блин? Или вы сюда поболтать пришли?
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Как я не люблю все эти рыбалки в играх.
I got a bite. Got one.
Очень сильно не люблю. Что ты там поймал? Лягушку?
Well done.
Oh, Arthur's pleased with that one.
Мне все понравились. Не надо тут. Чуть Хозию за шляпу не поймал.
You got something biting, Arthur.
You hooked him.
Да ну крути ты быстрее, ну господи Иисус.
Nicely done, Arthur. That'll grill up nice.
Может, хорошая?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. I think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. It could be useful.
What about the horses?
Oh, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
That gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and God I'd passed her by.
Угу.
I wish to God I passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Free mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Shall we go dance this round, round, round? And here is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground,
Ой, блин, да.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Браво.
We should not let the folks back in camp think we had too much fun. All right. I think we gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
Вот кто может вернуть.
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Так, там долги опять выбивать надо.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks.
Опять? Ты охуел?
Lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Заеб просить уже. Так. Переоденемся немножко. Сапоги какие-то новые появились. Пышный галстук. Не катит. Такой тоже не катит. Блять. В смысле, блин. Я же нажал без аксессуара. А, вот. Вот так. Такой наряд мне больше нравится. Все все в жилетках гоняют, а я без. Буду тоже в жилете. О, красавчик просто. Муа.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
Ер Морган.
Enjoying yourself here.
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Без тебя было бы
Well,
лучше.
turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Shocking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Пойдем, простимулируем. Где моя лошадь? Где мой конь? Что такое? Рыбалка с Хавьером. Не хочется. Эх-то, этот вообще в Строубери. Далековато. Далековато. Ограбление появилось. Штяк. Дач попросил не использовать оружие в городе, а как же мне тогда быть?
Hey!
This here's the feller. The one I found. The medicine man, huh? Helps with the mystery box? I will owe you a whole lot. No lie. But let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want. It's on me.
Хорошо.
Okay. Appreciate it.
What can I do for you?
The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
Давай. Да что-нибудь выберем. Че, одежда, наверное. Самое дорогое. Не. Не. Понятно. Чести не хватает. Ну давай тогда вот этот купим. Он самый дорогой, да? Сколько? 92. Этот 86. Вот этот возьмем.
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Так. Такая не нравится. Такая тоже. Такая есть. Шляпа кавалера. Пылевик. Все какое-то стрёмное. Сюртук четкий. О, надо жилетку взять. Пальто стрелка. Вот такой еще норм. И вот такое. Классический, традиционный, парижский. Ну это вообще жених. Есть кожаные. Мне тот нравился, который у меня был. Сапоги скорострел. Спортивные. Вау, бля. Скорострел люкс. Вау, блин. Сейчас на мне такие. Сапоги дробильщика, ёптать. Сапоги цыгана, по-моему. Да. Вообще тупо жених. Купим парочку разных. Еще один есть цвет. Четко, четко. Четенько именно сдох. Шпор, сколько всяких красивых. Господи Иисус. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Хотел рубашку другую купить. Вседневная французская. Нет, это не очень. Вот. Вот. Шляпу надо поменять. А, ну шляпу я поменяю сейчас на этом. Блин, зашел в магазин, 200 баксов минус. Блять, как дурак нарядился. Ладно. Не, ну шляпу надо поменять. Это точно.
Never gonna get the hang of this.
Че, у тебя никогда гроб не получится сделать? Че, дурак?
Stop picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, well,
Давай соображай быстрее.
come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
Alright.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
Ох, украсть решил.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rest a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
Привет. Нет. Да я только запустил. Ты чё? Я там час, наверное, только играю.
Okay.
Я же вырубал.
Head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Jesus!
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Ну, до этого я играл, ну, всего часа 4,
Damn
наверное.
it. There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody. We don't want no fuss.
Don't be shy, ain't no one around.
Just my auntie.
Your auntie's long past prudishness.
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister. Good day now.
Get out of here, kids! Move!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy!
Там еще бабка. Ну, игра-то клевая.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this,
Как сгуматься. Да, идем.
Sorry, church grounds are closed.
Okay. It's, good of you to be doing it out of hours, I guess. I'll come back in the morning.
Давай, давай. Один вход, надеюсь.
There's them that's born to it, there's everyone else.
That's how it is.
Things was done on merit, you and me would be running things.
Sure would.
Hey, look, we're closed for some, excavation work. Would you mind? No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella, oh,
Damn choir boy.
get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher? You hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
We're gonna lick you, bastard! I'm hurting with you. One more? Shit. Hope this hole's dug.
Это не та шляпа. И это не та.
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What'd you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Well, this'll do.
Пойдет.
Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Да ладно тебе что-то. С кем не бывает. Как может надоесть играть, Диман? Ну ты чего? Это что такое? Грей какой-то. Кто такой Грей? Тем более в такую игру. Это ж не дота какая-нибудь. Сейчас надо будет этот сраный фраг снять. Как дурак в нем бегаю. Бандиты, да, тусят.
Hey, I remember you. Come on over.
Кто ты такой?
We're working on a whole new batch. Had some ideas after last time. Got a whole new recipe. Gonna be so much better than the last one, let me tell you.
Ну-ка, рассказывай.
We could really use some of the plant life growing nearby.
Понятия
Think
не
you'd be
имею.
able to help forage for it?
Sure, why not?
You know, wild tobacco might give us the rich, earthy flavor
Да, у меня
we're
есть
looking
табак.
for.
Really? Well, I have that on me.
Go on, lazy bones.
Toss the plants into the batch so we can test it out.
Куда? Куда вам их бросить? Какой котел?
Place them in the hatch on the side of the still.
А, вот сюда? Давайте самогон.
Well, all right. Here goes nothing.
Уху-ху.
Well, ain't so tasty. But dang if I don't get a prickly feeling. Real sharp.
Well, that sounds kinda interesting. Why don't we rest up a spell and then whip up another batch later on? Why don't you grab some shine from that chest our way of thanks?
Nice, thank you.
У меня есть сундук. Ой. Ничего, что я у вас денег взял?
Yep.
Наверное, ничего. Ты свои.
We should go fishing again soon. That was fun.
Yes. I needed
Так,
that.
чё я сюда пришел? Переодеться. Классический сюртук. У меня много шмоток-то. Да блин. Так, штаны. И сапоги стрёмные. Все, красавчик. Тупо ковбой. А, это Хузя, кстати, ему надо отдать книжку, да? Куда он делся?
Hosea, how are you?
Hey, Arthur.
Где моя лошадь? Так, сюда едем.
Here he is, Father of the Year. And you wonder why no one likes him. Yeah.
Вот это прыжок был. Опа. Надо посмотреть. Это рыбалка.
Can I get 5 minutes without a fan badgering me?
Hey.
Hello, chum.
Chum?
Do you want an autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill.
Who?
The famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Oh, well. Nice to meet you.
You too, Arthur.
Sure you don't want a photo?
Not right now.
You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No, to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
Huh. So, you're famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph. Together, like actual friends.
No, I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, chum, people love it. And I could sell even more fish if I had them. It helps them to know that out there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do? Well, in that case, send them to me. Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd
Нахуй мне нужен?
15.
Send you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
Well, maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear. Okay, my girl.
Легендарная рыба. Так, мне по-прежнему надо со снайперки кого-то бахнуть. А он ближе. Я не вижу. Не понимаю вообще, где он. Блин. Ну не видно. Мне надо на ту сторону перебежать. С той стороны его лучше видно будет. Спящего мужика сейчас грохну. Так, чё мне не засчиталось? Я же отдал книгу Хози. А, это недостаточное расстояние было. Тупо зря убил чувака. Не видно. Никого не видно. Не надо пытаться меня застыдить там как-то или еще что-то. Тут задание есть: убить с большого расстояния цель. Помочь? Да это не я, блядь. Ну ты видел, что? Я просто подошел к ним, они сагрились. бля. Убить бедную уточку или спящего беззащитного доброго. Так может он не добрый, а? С чего ты взял, что он добрый? Тут видишь, все злые. Блин, мне прям надо прям издалека кого-то убить. Может и уточка злая, да. Мне еще надо томагавком 3 хищных птиц убить. Они, кстати, бывают часто, вот, типа, на таких камнях сидят. Ну-ка, а если я оленя убью, он прокатит? Что там написано вообще? Мастер оружия. Нет. Нет. Стрелок. Есть здесь такое расстояние? Нет, не хватило. Опять оленя зря убил. Прикинь. Надо еще дальше. Вот олень есть. Но даже это не засчиталось. $487. Не, надо походу человека убить. Надо увидеть, чтобы вот кто-то на лошади вон там ехал. И, наверное, этого хватит. О, вот, смотри. Да в смысле? А, я не убил. Все, готово. Семь выстрелов в голову подряд. Нормально. Так, куда мне? И мы такие. Жизнь такая. Гуси-гуси, га-га-га. Жить хотите? Да-да-да. Не туда. Еп. Хуя себе. Кстати, говорят, нормальная тема грабить поезда, там много денег. Yeah, good girl.
Okay then, partner. What now?
Sweet Jesus! Yeah, this'll keep me good, that's for sure. Oh, hey, mister! Remember me? Come on over.
Нет, не помню.
How you doing today? Yeah, you see this here? American ginseng. Take a feller from not too bad to hardy as buck in no time. Really something. Yep, you don't find this every day. Dose this in your medicine, give it some zip. Believe me.
Whatever you're selling,
Anyway,
I
I
ain't
ain't gonna use all of this, so feel free to help yourself to whatever's left. You take care now.
Американские женщины. Фига у тебя ослик. Фига там ослик.
Hold up. Giddy up.
Тут где-то хижина была, по-моему. Я, по-моему, ее уже грабил. А, вот. А, нет, это кладбище. Это не хижина.
Win, Holmes.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him. You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look, I got it for you. It's just, I don't got it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat, the pelt to more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine.
Fine.
Move.
Well, need our horses? It's, quite a trip.
Yeah. You all right, girl?
Как раз у меня там задание пуму из лука убить.
All right, drive, boy. Let's get where we're going. Drive.
Okay, follow me.
Drive.
I'm driving.
Make me come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't know nothing. Your name is all I knew.
Well, the German-speaking fella then, Mr. Strauss, he knew my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky? Am I at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
Так.
We're going right here, up the stream.
Hey, how about this then? I guarantee repayment. Because I'm gonna get that money out of you. If I gotta squeeze you like a lemon, it's coming out.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now. The cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
Че, медведь?
Or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Up here, we ain't too far now. What I know about cats, this one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money. Drive.
This is it. Her den. We should leave the horses.
Возьму на всякий случай еще винтовку. Вдруг медведь. Тебя лошадь обосралась, мужик.
All right. Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark. You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton. The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways. And look out for her.
Yeah, yeah. Holmes? Winton Holmes?
Фига. Я аж испугался. Ух.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming. Take it easy there. Easy, girl. Get going, girl. Get.
Ух.
Watch yourself!
Hey, what is the matter here, huh?
Да не ори ты.
Hey there, look out!
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
Так, чё, шкуру возьмешь? В рот. Ха-ха. Кэсси.
Seems I buy this near every day.
Thank you for your help.
Нормально так. Дорогая. Юп. Зайка. Выжил, падла. Помыли коня немного. Красного. Кто устал? Устал, конечно.
for yourself. Get down up there now.
Получилось? Пу-пу-пу-пу. Ограбление, блядь. Придумали. Чушь какую-то. Оп. Бизон совсем один. Блять. Лошадь, как же так? Видали, какой кульбит? Yeah.
You done good, girl. Yeah, that's my girl.
Welcome back, Артур.
Easy, whoa. Whoa, whoa, you done good, girl. Easy now. Here, girl. There, girl.
Опа, чисто. Так, тут было ограбление какое-то, да? Сейчас его нет. Лишь подарок от Хози остался.
Arthur?
Уй, Артур, иди отсюда. Тоже мне подарок, блин. Так. Ну, я думал, будет ограбление здесь. Нет, нифига. Поспать. До утра. И до утра. Ух. Появилась.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me? Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Блин, ну музыка здесь топовая, конечно.
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for a take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no nothing like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
That's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stopped giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head. But you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong. How far is it now?
Not too much further. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan.
Какая же классная музыка в этой игре, господи. Чё возьмем? Карабин от Ванкастер. И винтовку возьмем.
Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Так, что у меня за задание по стрельбе? Врагов убито, не слезая с лошади. Выстрелов в голову подряд.
Look, there's one of them outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back. Hey there!
Whoa. Oh, I want to give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Head no harder. Here come the rest of them. Watch it! They're coming out!
Так, 7 выстрелов в голову подряд. Раз, два, три. Четыре. 4.
I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
All right. Take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back. So, here we are. We got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Самовзводный револьвер. Ништяк.
Told you we take him no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right.
You heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
Right. This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right. Here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right. Don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp.
Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
А где типок-то? Надо убить его. Ну-ка, где он? Самовзводный револьвер. Нормально. Будет скачет. Вот это круто. Да, самовзводный прикольный. Надо 2 таких брать. Кто такой?
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I don't want to be in the army. Ooh. Now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman?
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals. They escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam.
Маргарет.
Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Так, это задание у Маргарет, да? Где она?
Easy now.
А, вот она. Да? Ну это же осел.
Look here. Hey now. What they done to you?
Я понял. Зебра. Идешь? Погнали. Да не ори ты так, господи. Да ну, блядь, серьезно? Блять.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Yeah, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage. Dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Следующий еще где-то в пенях, да? Ну ладно, хорош, наверное, на сегодня. Всем спасибо. Типа, все свободны, блядь. Вот. Всем, в общем, пока. Счастья и здоровья, короче. До свидания.